Okay, so I'm at the shop, and what I'm going to do is tap, well, I'm going to drill and tap the hole for the heater hose on the FD. Okay, so I'm going to drill this to the drill bit that I got, and that is, what is it, 45/64, and this is for 1/2 inch MPT. I thought Trevor had a tap, but he doesn't, but I do at home. Drilled the hole out a little bit larger. I got the 1/2 inch NTP tap, and I got it from home because I have one. I thought Trevor had one, but he didn't. So I already drilled this hole to the correct size. Now I'm just going to run this tap in there, and it'll be ready to go. So, you know, the good thing about MPT is, like I said, with the little ones, they if you don't have like a spot for a washer, if there's not enough room to get the fitting all the way up butted against it, like here, they seal, the thread seals the you know, the thread engagement is what seals it. But you could put some pipe tape on it, but you know, that's definitely going to seal better than, you know, a non-tapered pipe thread and Teflon tape. So I'm going to tap that to 1/2 inch, and then you know, I'm going to go test fit the turbo and try to like start the creation of the downpipe. I just tapped it, nice 1/2 inch NPT thread. Now I'm going to go home, throw the EFR on there, well, throw the manifold on, throw the EFR on, see exactly what I need to do to make a downpipe for that. And I still don't have the bolts for this. I got new bolts for this because the old ones were pretty much, you know, they like corroded and rusted, and they wouldn't come out. So I had to like unscrew all the bolts and then like use pretty much a punch to get some of them out, and some of them like kind of came out. So I ordered titanium ones for this as well, and you know, I'm just you know, waiting for those, getting close, and I'm pretty excited with you know, I like to do things a certain way, and when they're done that way, you know, I'm pretty happy. So I do love, you know, the AN fittings over the you know, the rubber lines, and it makes it a lot cleaner. You can do a lot more stuff with it, and you can also route the lines a lot nicer than you know, you can get a straight rubber hose and it could get kinked, or you could get a pre-bent one, but then, you know, you have to find it. So this way it is, and then you don't have to worry about, you know, rubber hoses. If they get too hot to a turbo, they could, you know, melt a little bit and burst, and this way I don't have to worry about that. So Trevor wants me to reassemble those Gandalf mirrors.
Gandalf mirrors. Those are,
yeah. What are they?
You shall not pass.
What are they?
I mean, I guess they could be Gandalf mirrors.
I was going for the video with the most like incorrect shit. Like,
oh,
I don't know.
Keep her going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gandalf mirrors.
I mean, you can't pass if you don't have mirrors.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't pass if they're. I mean, if it's a Supra and somebody's coming up in the mirror, and they just be like, all right.
I mean, you know what they say in Italy?
What?
What's behind me is not important.
Yeah, I guess.
What am I too? What?
Yeah, you're
pulling Trevor.
I was like,
you're filming the dad bod.
You're filming the ground, Trevor.
So yeah, I'm gonna assemble these. Well, try to remember how to assemble them. It's been what, 1.5 years?
I don't know.
So we'll see how it goes. And here's all the parts right here. So we're gonna, you know, try to figure. There's some springs, and you know, there's some of these lenses right here.
Compared to the other one. Yeah.
So Coneg sponsored this table today. So check it out. So yesterday I did the battery relocation on the VR4, and now today, since the bolts came for the turbo manifold, I'm going to decide how I want to do the downpipe, and you know, where I need to cut metal, where I need to cut this to make sure it fits, and where I'm going to cut the pipe to put the flex pipe and the V-band. I brought the turbo that I was going to use, well, that was originally for the 2J. I'm going to use it on the FD, and you know, when I get the when I'm going to put the 2J in something, I'll just order another one of these, and then I still need to get a different wastegate, but I did tap that fitting right there for the heater hose earlier this morning, and I think it should look a lot better with an EFR on there instead of that other turbocharger. I'm not sure if I'm going to use their boost controller, but I may end up using it. And I need to on the JZ, I was going to run an electric blow-off valve, but for now I don't want to have to worry about programming or any of that stuff. You know, because that's going to be kind of a headache. I have a full race blow-off valve, so I'll put this on, and well, put it back on. It was originally on there, and then I'll have my you know, EFR on there. The exhaust manifold is put on, but it isn't finalized. The titanium bolts, I thought they were for the intake manifold, but they were for the exhaust manifold. I ordered the incorrect length. I ordered 45 mil, and the exhaust manifold used to have studs, so I thought I measured correctly, but you know, 45 was too long. So just running into issues. This turbo manifold literally is like not a T4. It's like the size of a T4, but the bolts are like, one is like spaced incorrect. So I think it's this one right here. Okay, so I really didn't plan on this becoming a SolidWorks video, but since I have an issue with my exhaust manifold, my turbo manifold, and because I wanted to do that little, you know, the thermostat housing flange, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate this flange right here. That manifold's mild steel. I know a place in Springs that cuts laser cuts. So what I'm going to have them do is I'm going to draw this up in SolidWorks. So I want to make the manifold an Inconel and 625. It allows me, you guys are probably not going to believe it, but it allows me to pretty much, I wish I had calipers out here, but it allows me to run 0.035 inch wall tubing, and then the flanges can be, I believe I could, the exhaust manifold flanges, I could do 1/4 inch. So I'll have to do a little bit more research. It will be the first Inconel manifold that I make or weld, and it'll be kind of interesting. So I'll kind of see what happens with that. But I really want to do it. It'll be extremely light. Inconel is a very good insulator of heat, so it there'll be more heat going to the turbocharger, which in turn means more power, and that'll be down the road. I want to get this, the car running against old turbo manifold, old downpipe, delete the cat, keep the stock Racing Beat exhaust, or not stock, but the exhaust that was on it, and kind of go from there. So another thing that I ordered was the feed. So I needed a -6. If you're wondering what the oil feed thread is, it is M14 by 1.5, and that's -6 to go to the turbocharger to replace the 4 amp. I think that's it. So thanks for watching. If you like the videos, make sure to subscribe, comment below. There's a bell next to the subscribe button. Make sure to click it so you get notifications when I post these videos. See you guys tomorrow.